What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple examples of image generated by Midjourney. And as you guys can see here on the left, we have an image of a cool looking tower here, pretty tall tower, and a mysterious man here wearing a cowboy hat. We cannot really see his face, but yeah, it looks kind of interesting, right? I forget the exact prompt that was used to generate this image, but it was something like a tall tower in a planet, or I forgot like the exact prompt there. And the second image here is a mouse wearing a cowboy hat and also a pretty cool looking coat here, right? So yeah, I also forget like the exact prompt that was used to generate this image, but it looks amazing, right? Especially if you're planning to create contents related to animals. Midjourney is definitely the right place for you to start because they have that capability of generating image of animals and acting like humans, just like this, just like what you're seeing right here. And the third one is also very interesting. You see like a high, very tall building here, skyscraper building, but it really looks like this is just like an aquarium, right? So it's like a giant aquarium with the size of a building, with the size of um, skyscraper building, but inside this building is just like water and fish. So it's like an aquarium, right? So it really looks interesting, guys. Yeah, I was wondering if there is a real building like this in the real world. I don't think so. I don't think there is any, but let me know in the comments if you know there is something like this in the real world. But I don't think so, guys. Yeah, and regarding like the prompt that was used to generate this image, if I'm not mistaken, it was like a skyscraper building. Oops, not that one. An aquarium with the size of skyscraper building. I'm pretty sure that was the prompt to generate this kind of image. And the fourth one here is also pretty cute, and as you can see here, it's a mouse, right? Or it's a rat. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, he's wearing pretty cool looking like medieval age clothing, or maybe like a winter coat, right? Winter coat, and then it seems like he's in the middle of snow or in the middle of winter, and he has pretty thick coat. Looks really interesting, and he really looks like he's acting like a human, right? Wearing like human clothing and stuff. Yeah, and the last one here is a fountain, right? A fountain. As you can see, what a beautiful scenery here, a fountain. And there's I don't know, like what building is this? Maybe like a temple or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a small temple here in the middle of the fountain. And as you can see, it's a beautiful scenery. Obviously, I forget like the exact prompt that was used to generate this image, but it was something like temple in the middle of fountain or something like that, where this is a like really cool looking scenery scene, right? So yeah, these are just like five couple examples of images generated by Midjourney. Obviously there are many more. These are just like few of many examples of images that you can generate by Midjourney. So yeah, in next video I'm going to teach you on how to enter effective prompt to communicate well with Midjourney. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video I'm going to teach you on how to enter effective prompt to generate high quality image using Midjourney. So there are like four aspects that you need to pay very close attention to. You need to pay very close attention to these four aspects. The first one is to be specific, right? So always try to be as specific as possible and focus on what you want. Choosing the right keyword which truly represents the expected output. So for example, you want Midjourney to generate an image of a cute little elephant for you, right? But if you just enter elephants and click generate, most likely the output that you're going to get is a giant elephant, right? Because in most cases, elephant is pretty big in size, right? But if you want to have a small elephant, a tiny elephant, then you need to be specific. You need to add that word tiny or small, right? To just let the AI know, let Midjourney knows that you want this small elephant. So yeah, and again, quick reminder here, reason why you need to be specific, because you're communicating with AI. Definitely Midjourney and other AI, those are not humans, right? Those are just like a program, like a computer program. So you need to make sure they understand very well what you want. You need to make sure they understand very well what you're asking for by entering specific and targeted keyword, targeted prompt. All right, so that's the first thing here, and let's talk about the second. The second thing here is going to be a command list, right? So we need to learn to be familiar with Midjourney command list, and by doing so, this will enable us to interact or communicate with Midjourney more effectively, right? So if you don't know like what command list is in Midjourney, so let's go to this slide and click on the link. It will bring you to the official websites of Midjourney. So click on get started here, and as you can see here, we are on Midjourney documentations, and you can scroll down a little bit and click on quick start guide. All right, so on the left side of the screens, all you need to do is just to click on using Discord. Oh, sorry, not user guide, and click on commands. And down here, you can click on command list. All right, so these are list of commands that you can enter on Discord. So again, as I mentioned previously, when you open up your Midjourney, you're going to be directed to Discord, because Midjourney is operated on Discord, right? So as you can see down here, there are many different command lines here. You don't necessarily need to know like every single one of the commands here. Just make sure you know some basics, because definitely those are going to help you a lot. Those are going to be very useful. So yeah, make sure you just understand the basics. For example, here slash blend, easily blend two images together. For example, you want to combine like two images together, you can use this commands blend. Or maybe you want to, let's scroll down a little bit, you can use slash describe. For example, you want to write for example prompts based on image you upload, right? So it's kind of like a very first thing. Usually what you do, you just enter the text, enter the prompt, and then click generate, and you're going to see the output. However, if you have the output, you have the image, and you want to know like what prompt that was used to generate this image, you can upload that image, and then use this command line slash describe to give you like what's the prompt to generate that particular image, right? What else? You don't necessarily need to know like every single thing here. Again, the more you use Midjourney, the more you practice, the more you're going to get used to it, right? So at first, you don't necessarily need to like understand every single thing here. Just make sure you know some basic command lists. For example, you want to switch to relax modes here and use slash relax, right? So let's go back to the slide and let's talk about the other thing here. The third one is to include context, right? So be sure to include context to your prompt, which will make Midjourney easier to understand what you want in terms of context of the image, right? So sometimes if your command list is too basic, right? If it's too broad, and Midjourney is going to have some difficulties understanding what you actually want, right? So it's very important for you to include, to add context to the prompt, to the text, right? So you need to, it's kind of related to this point, right? Be specific, but in this case, it's more like you need to add context. For example, like you want to generate an image of a little boy in a beach, right? If you're just enter it like little boy or maybe just a boy, then obviously the output that you're going to get from Midjourney is just a little boy with random locations. It can be in the mountain, it can be in the pool, or it can be in the house, or wherever it can be, right? However, if you provide the context, I want it to be in the specific locations, or maybe I want it to be I want him to stand in front of the mountain, for example, then yeah, obviously Midjourney is going to be able to produce an output that you want, output that you expect to get, right? And last but not least here, you need to take advantage of image database, right? So this database is going to help you to know what keywords to use based on collections of images generated by Midjourney from the past. as we've discussed previously, we can use these two or maybe these three platforms to help us to know what prompts that we should use to generate this particular image. For example, if you go here to Midjourney Community Showcase, this is actually still a part of Midjourney official websites. You can click on top, for example, and these are images that are generated by Midjourney from the past. Let's scroll down a little bit and see. For example, you want to generate this image, you can use this prompt: 62 years old, tough, decorated general. Okay, so if you want to generate this type of image, you can use kind of the similar prompt, or maybe you want to customize or modify it a little bit to adjust your need, right? Or let's do another example. You want to generate an image like this, for example. Then yeah, you can use this prompt, right? Imposing sapphire Gothic palace is ascending out of the tempestuous sea, right? So yeah, that's one of the resources that we can use. You can also use feature tools, but I'm going to put a heavy emphasis on this platform because honestly, I use this a lot and I found this to be pretty useful, pretty helpful when it comes to generating prompt. Start typing your mind idea. For example, I want to generate a picture of a cute little puppy in toilet, right? So for example, I want to generate this image, and I'm going to set the style. For example, I want the style to be ancient, so I'm just gonna click continue. And for the lighting, I want it to be like maybe backlight. I'm a big fan of backlight, so I'm just gonna click continue here. So these are like the settings. The camera, for example, I don't really care about the camera, to be honest. For the color, maybe I'm gonna go with like amber. So yeah, as you can see here, these are the prompt generated by MJ prompt tool, right? So all we need to do is just to copy this prompt and then paste it on the Midjourney Discord to generate this picture, right? So that's pretty easy, right? All you need to do is just to write down, type in your idea, what image that you want to generate, and also like do the settings here. For example, you want to change the style, you want to change the lighting, you want to change the colors, you want to change the quality, you want to set the quality, you want to set the depth of fields, or even the size, right? The aspect ratio as well. So you can customize it based on your needs, based on what you want, right? So yeah, that's a pretty good platform. This is also kind of the same thing like MJ Discord tool. And yeah, I think that's all. I'm going back to this slide. And yeah, that's all, guys. In next video, we're going to continue our journey to learn Midjourney. So obviously, we're going to go to Midjourney dashboard and going to introduce you to the dashboard and how to navigate through the dashboard. So I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meanwhile, maybe you want to spend some time to make sure you are familiar with the command list to What's up, guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to start our Midjourney tutorial. So the first thing that we need to do is to go to midjourney.com. This is the official website of Midjourney, so just click on this link. Right, so we're going to get started with Midjourney, and as you guys can see here, this is the official websites of Midjourney. As you can scroll down here, there are like some informations about Midjourney. As you can see down here, these are Discord moderators of Midjourneys. All right, you might want to spend some time to read about these informations and just click on get started. All right, so you click get started, and here we go. This is the Midjourney documentations, and you can click on quick start guide. And as you can see here, these are the code of conduct. Make sure you read this code of conduct. And if you scroll down a little bit, um, you need to join the Discord because as I mentioned previously in the previous video, Midjourney is operated on Discord. So in order to be able to access Midjourney, you need to make sure you have your Discord account, right? So that's what we're going to do in the next video. In the next video, we're going to register on Discord. We're going to sign up, create our account on Discord. If you already have your account on Discord, feel free to skip the next video, guys. However, if you haven't created your account on Discord yet and you might want to get the explanations on how to do it, make sure you pay very close attention to what I'm about to explain in the next video. Alright, so yeah, and as you can see here, the first thing that you need to do is to select join the beta. So we can go to midjourney.com. You can copy and paste this URL here, or open it on other tab, and then you can click on this button, join the beta, and then it will bring you here. All right, so it's still loading. All right, so here we go. This is what you should see. You're going to need to type in your Discord username here and then click on continue. All right, and as you guys can see right now, right at this moment, there are 1.3 million people online on Midjourney Discord page and 60.1 million active members, right? So these are active members, 60.1 millions, and then currently there are 1.3, almost 1.4 million people are online using Midjourney right at this moment, right? So yeah, in the next video, we're going to learn how to create an account on Discord. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to create your account on Discord. So for those of you who already have active account on Discord, feel free to skip this video. However, for those of you who haven't created your account yet and you would like to learn more how to create an account on Discord, stick in this video and make sure you pay very close attention to what I'm about to show you. So the first thing that you need to do is just to go to www.discord.com. all right, so this is the link, and as you guys can see, this is the dashboard of Discord, and you're like given two options here, whether you want to download it to your local. So in this case, I'm using Mac, so I'm on Mac. So you want to download it, click on this, but you can also open it up on your browser. So if you're not really comfortable downloading Discord to your local, you can still use it by opening Discord on browser. So you just click on open Discord, and then yeah, just enter your username, right? Assuming you already have your account but you haven't logged in yet. However, if you haven't created your account, you can click on this login, right? And it might take a while here. Apologize due to my internet connections that's not really stable here, so I might need to refresh this multiple times, unfortunately. And I'm gonna close this tab first. All right, so here we go, and just gonna click register. I'm assuming you haven't created your account yet, so yeah, just type in your email here, for example, and also choose your username, right? Make sure you choose the username that's easy to remember, and for the password, make sure you create a password that's safe, and also like easy to remember for you, because you don't want to lose your password, and enter your date of birth, right? So yeah, and then don't forget to click on this. Well, actually it's optional though. Like if you don't want to get Discord updates, then you can uncheck this. But if you want to get updates to your email, then you can check this and then click continue. And just kind of the same thing like any other applications. Just the same thing like any other applications. You're going to receive verifications code to your email. So make sure you go to the email that you use to register on Discord, and then open it up on the inbox, or maybe if you cannot find it on inbox, you should go to the spam sections and then verify your account, right? Click on verify your account, and yeah, I think that's all you need to know about creating an account on Discord. It's pretty simple and straightforward. If you have any problem with that, let me know in the comment sections. I'll try to do my best um, to help you with whatever problems that you're facing. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to spend a couple minutes talking about community guideline, right? So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to go over the community guidelines. So click on the midjourney.com, the first link, right? So here's the official website of Midjourney. Click on get started and it will bring us to the documentations page, and click on quick start guide here, and then below quick start you should click on community guidelines, right? So let's take a look at this community guideline. I think it's very important for you to pay very close attention to these community guidelines, because obviously you're going to get banned. You're going to get banned if you violate one of their terms and conditions, right? So make sure you comply to all of these community guidelines. So let's read. Midjourney is an open by default community to keep platform accessible and welcoming to the broadest number of users. Content must be PG-13. So it's really recommended if you're above 13 years old, right? So I'm assuming like vast majority of my audience are like more than 13 years old, so I don't think there is any problem with your age. So the first thing here is just like a common sense, you know, like be kind and respect each other and stuff. Do not create images or use tech prompts that are inherently disrespectful, aggressive, or otherwise abusive. Violence or harassment of any kind will not be tolerated. So make sure you don't enter any prompt that's related to violence or disrespectful manner, stuff like that, because you have like high chance to be banned. Make sure you don't violate this term and conditions. Let's talk about the second one here. It's also very important. No adult content or gore. Gore, just in case you don't know like what gore is kind of like a sadistic picture, right? And we don't want this kind of stuff on Midjourney Discord. So please avoid making visuals shocking or disturbing content. We will block some of text inputs automatically, right? So make sure you don't violate this, because you're going to get banned if you do. The third one here: do not publish repost the creations of others without their permission. So make sure you should respect other people's creations. So don't just steal it and then claim it as yours, or maybe use it for, you know, generating another prompt, stuff like that. Make sure you respect other people's ownership of a product. The fourth one here: be careful about sharing. It's okay to share your creations outside of the Midjourney community, but please consider how others might view your content. Okay, so make sure when it comes to like sharing, you should not just like share your creations to everybody. Make sure you only share it to people that you trust, and yeah, just be more careful with that. The fifth one here: any violations of this rule may lead to bans from our service. We're not a democracy. Behave respectfully or lose your right to use the service. All right, so this is just kind of like a heavy emphasis to remind you that you should not violate any of these community guidelines. You need to make sure that you're compliant to these community guidelines, or otherwise you might have a high chance to get banned. Right, so these rules apply to all content, including images made in private servers using private modes and in direct messages with the Midjourney bots. See the Discord rules channel for the most up-to-date information. Right, so yeah guys, make sure you are compliant to those community guidelines. I don't want some of you guys or even like few of you guys got banned, right? So make sure you're compliant. And yeah, these are just like additional explanations that you might want to read. And maybe let's take a look at these notes. Considered gore, right? So gore includes images of detached body parts of human, animals, cannibalism, blood, violence. So obviously this is a big no. You should never ever enter prompt related to gore, or otherwise you're gonna get banned. NSFW or adult content. So just in case you guys don't know what NSFW is, it stands for non-safe for work. So you should avoid nudity, sexual organs, fixations, or naked prayers, whereas people in showers or in toilet, sexual imagery, fetishes, etc. Right? So make sure you don't enter any prompt related to adult content, because you're going to get banned, and also like other offensive content. So most of these are like common sense. People in their right mind should not have problems with these community guidelines. So I really urge you guys to make sure you pay very close attention and stay compliant to their community guidelines to lower your risk of getting banned. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to talk about the subscriptions or the pricing plan for Discord. So I'll see you there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to talk about the subscription plan. Still in the same page, just go to the subscriptions below and click on subscriptions plan. So let's scroll down a little bit. So as you guys can see here, this is the table, the plan comparison. So as you can see here, a Midjourney overview of free trial, right? So it's completely free. That's what we're going to use in this course. However, if you're satisfied with the quality of the products that this Midjourney platform has to offer, or you might want to produce more images using Midjourney, then you might want to consider to upgrade your plan to basic plan, which costs you like $10 a month, or a standard plan that costs you $30 a month, or even a pro plan which costs you $60 a month, right? And these are like the pricing for the monthly subscriptions. However, if you choose to subscribe it annually, you're going to get better deal. So if you're talking about the basic plan, it's $10 a month. But if you decided to go with the annual subscriptions plan, you're just going to pay like $8 per month, right? So you're going to pay $96 annually. The same thing with the standard plan, you're only going to pay $288 annually, or $24 a month. And for the pro plan, you're going to pay $576 annually, or $48 a month, right? So these are like the GPU time. Obviously for the free trial, it's like the lowest here. And what else? Let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, so the other thing here that's also important to pay attention to is the maximum queue. For the free trial, as you can see here, you have like 3 concurrent jobs, 10 jobs waiting in the queue. And all of these are pretty much the same for basic and standard plan. However, for the pro plan, you got like 12 concurrent fast jobs and 3 concurrent relaxed jobs, 10 jobs waiting in the queue. All right, so that's definitely going to be useful if you're expecting or you're planning to produce a lot of images using Midjourney, right? Yeah, and the last but not least here, you need to pay attention to the CC BY NC 4.0. This is the usage rates. You can take a look really quick just to make sure if you are allowed to use this for commercial purposes or not. Okay, so share, copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format. So you are free to share, copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format. So if you're a content creator and you want to use that image as your content videos and stuff, I think there's nothing you should worry about, since the license clearly gives you the right to share, the copy, and redistribute the material in any medium or format freely, right? And when it states that you can share it in any medium or format, it means you can share it in any social media platforms, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, or even Facebook, right? So yeah, maybe you want to spend some time to read about this. You don't necessarily need to like read every single sentence here. Just make sure you skim through it, understand the basic informations that you need to know here. I'm gonna close the tab here. I'm gonna close my Discord too. Oops, I shouldn't close my Discord actually. So I will go back to midjourney.com and then I will return to that page. Okay, so get started. And sorry guys, I accidentally closed the tab. I should have not closed the tab actually. So let's go back to the subscriptions plan here, and let's scroll down to the place where we left. Okay, so let's talk about the payment methods here. Only payment methods supported by Stripe are currently accepted. Credit card, debit card issued by services like MasterCard, Visa, or American Express. Stripe is a PCI service provider level 1, right? And PayPal, wire transfer, and similar methods are not supported. So unfortunately you won't be able to pay your monthly or an annual subscriptions using PayPal. So yeah, just make sure you keep that in mind. And yeah, guys, I think that's all you need to know about Midjourney. But again, don't worry if you don't want to spend any money here. Don't worry, because you can generate image using Midjourney without paying any money by choosing the free trial. Even though your access is kind of limited here, but at least you get the sense of how the product looks like, so you can make your own decisions um, whether you want to continue with the basic plan or maybe you want to stop in the free trial plan, right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye guys. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to be exploring Midjourney Discord room. So let's click on this link, the first link on the top, and make sure you've logged into your Discord. So the first thing that you need to do is just to click join the Discord to start creating here. Alright, so I will bring you to this page. This is the Discord room for Midjourney. When you click that, you're going to get invitations to join Midjourney room. So just click on accept invite. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the page that you should be on. Alright, so now it's still loading here. It might take a while. Alright, so here we go. You can go to, alright, so I'm going to dismiss this first. So yeah guys, this is the dashboard of Midjourney Discord. So you can click on home. These are like people posting their images generated by Midjourney here, right? So if you want to get like some inspirations, you can scroll down, seeing many different people posting their own images here. And the second one here is the events. So currently there are like 2 events. The first one here, learning with Peter Beher, tomorrow at 2 a.m. and another one here is Midjourney office hour, which is on Thursday at 2 a.m. right? You guys have like channel and roles here. You can choose your pronouns, for example. This is the announcements, all right? So make sure if you want to stay like up to date to the latest informations, then make sure you regularly check these announcements. This is recent change, so if there is any change in the terms or conditions, or there might be a change in regulations, community guidelines stuff, make sure you check it here. And this is the status, right? This is the rules, kind of the same thing like community guidelines. So I'm pretty sure if you've read your community guideline, you shouldn't reread this again because they're basically the same. Yeah, just make sure you're compliant, you don't violate any community guideline, and you'll be fine. This is kind of like the guideline on how to get started with Midjourney. So if you're beginners, you never used Midjourney before, make sure you spend some time to read this. And for the basic prompts, if you want to generate an image, you can use this command /the image. So this is like the basic commands to generate your picture, right? Your image. And also pay attention, is very close to number 4 here. Click number bottom underneath to get upscale or variation. So for example, you like that image, so you want to upscale it, increase it to like a bigger size, you can press U. And then for variations, if you don't really like it, you want to generate another image, however it's still kind of related to your prompt, then you can choose phi, right? So phi represents variations, right? And then this is micro pulse. I don't think it's really important here. The trial support, unfortunately, since last week, Midjourney decided to stop their free trial options. So since like last week or maybe like 2 weeks ago, Midjourney stops the free trial. So if you're coming here, you used to be able to generate up to 25 images with like the free options, but unfortunately you cannot do it anymore. You need to subscribe to the plan, to basic plan. This is the member support. Just in case if you guys need any help, you can contact one of their moderators here. They're here, and they're more than glad to help you whatever your problem is. And these are like one of the newbies room here. Just pick one, doesn't really matter like which newbies room that you want to pick. You can start generating your image in one of these newbies room. All right, so if we scroll down, there are still many other rooms here. You have like prompts, facts. This is like the frequently asked question sections, right? If you're asking something about the prompt, you have questions about the prompts, you're not really sure if this prompt is going to work or not, or you're not really sure if this prompt is going to generate the output that you're expecting or not, then yeah guys, you can ask your question here. These are like the showcase, kind of like the image database, pinovers in the world. And what else? This is the daily themes. This is our these are like the general image generator, right? So there are like still many more, but I don't think like those are relevant here. The only thing that you need to know is just like the basic rooms here, that you're going to be interacting regularly, I would say. So yeah guys, I think that's all you need to know about Midjourney Discord room. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to do the actual like full tutorial on how to generate image using DALL-E, right? So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to do full tutorial on how to generate image using Midjourney. So first thing that you need to do is make sure you've logged into Discord, and you need to open up your Midjourney Discord right here. Then the next thing that you need to do is to go to slide 4, right? Slide number 4, and then click on the first link. This is the Midjourney prompt helper. So this is the tool that we can use to generate our prompt for Midjourney, right? So just in case you don't like what prompt that you should write, you don't know like how to write your prompt, you can use this generator tool. All right. And the third thing that you need to do is to go to the next slide here, slide number 9, and then see here. I'm listing like 5 different content ideas for our course. The first one is to compare cities or countries now versus 100 years ago. The second one is the alternative history. Third one is simple character with your own storyline. The fourth one is animal acting like human. The fifth one is motivations and self-development topics. So feel free to choose like one of these 5, or maybe if you have like another idea, feel free to choose whatever idea that you have. But personally, I'm going to go with the first one here, comparing cities or countries now versus 100 years ago. So I'm just going to type in here, I want to see New York, for example. New York 200 years ago, right? New York 200 years ago. Life in New York 200 years ago. So this is what I'm going to use as my prompt. I'm going to ask Midjourney to generate a picture of life in New York 200 years ago. So you can change the style here. Obviously, if we're talking about 200 years ago, it's going to be in 1800th century. So that's going to be the style. And for the lighting, I don't really care about the lighting, to be honest, but feel free to choose whichever lighting that you want. But assuming I don't choose lighting, it means that I'm going to get like a random lighting here. The camera, I don't really care either about the camera here. Artist, not really sure, so I'm just gonna skip it. For the colors, I think I'm going to go with gray, because 200 years ago the style must be like a little bit like old-fashioned style, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna click on continue. So it's going to be like more vintage color here. And the material, I don't really care about the material, to be honest with you. Size, depth, field, quality. So I'm just gonna click on copy prompt. All right, and let's go to our Discord and make sure you choose like one of these newcomer rooms. It doesn't really matter. It's not really a big deal whether you want to copy your prompt on newbies 27 or newbies 57s. It's not really a big deal here. Just one of them. All right, so I'm gonna go with the first room here, newbies 27. So I'm just gonna scroll this down. All right, so just gonna click. I'm just gonna copy and paste the prompt that we got here. And for those of you who don't want to use this generator tool, you want to create your prompt by yourself, all you have to do is just to start with this slash imagine and then write your prompt, right? So like whatever it is, it might be like, oh, a cute little puppy or a big hippo or anything, yeah, anything you want, right? But me personally, since I'm a big fan of Midjourney prompts tool prompt generators, I'm going to use this because very comfortable. All you need to do is just write what you want to get, and also do the settings here, change the style, change the color, change the lighting and stuff like that. And all you need to do is just to click on copy prompt, and then you can paste it here and then click enter, right? So all right, so now we have to wait. We have to wait for a while. It might take like a couple seconds or even a couple minutes. Again, I'm not really sure. It really depends on the complexity of your image. Okay, here we go. So now, all right, so that's pretty cool, guys. So now it's all right, so now it's been generated here. As we can see, these are images here live in New York 200 years ago. The same exact prompt that we use here because I only copy and paste it here. All right, so this is pretty cool, right? And as I explained before, if you see like U1, U2, U3, U4, and V1, V2, V3, and V4, don't be confused, guys. All right, so let me go back to my prompt. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so when you see this, don't be confused. So U represents upscale and V represents variation. So for example, like you want the first image here to be scaled up. You want it to be like a bigger size, stuff like that. You can click on U1, right? Or maybe U2. It really depends on which image that you want to upscale, right? So if you really like the image, you want it to be a little bit bigger in size, then you can click U, like whichever U that you want. And the second one here is V. It represents variations. For instance, you don't really like V4, for examples, and you want Midjourney to generate kind of like the same image, however, like different style or different theme. So you want click on V4. So V4, it means you want the variations of image for, right? But I think I'm pretty satisfied with all these four, so I'm not going to click U or V here. I'm just gonna hit save. So I'm gonna click on this image, right? I'm going to save it in my folder because we're going to use this image for our content creations. We're going to create a short videos for our TikTok and also YouTube Shorts. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, guys. I'm just gonna save this image, right? So I'm gonna save this image. Gonna save it on my Midjourney folder. It's still empty, so I'm just gonna name it like live in New York. Just gonna erase my username here, live in New York 200 years ago. All right, I'm gonna hit save. All right, so here we go. And yeah, I think we're done. Or maybe you want to generate another picture here. So let me scroll down to find our image here. If you're satisfied, you can add reactions, obviously. What else? Yeah, guys, these are like just the other features in other social media platforms. You can add reactions, you can reply, you can mark unthread, you can copy message link and stuff. So yeah, that's how you generate image. Let's do another examples on how to generate image using Midjourney. So this time we're going to try to generate image in different rooms, right? So previously we did in newbies 27, so now we're going to do it in newbies 57 and see what we're going to generate. Okay, so let's see. I want to generate an image of ancient Greek. You know, like I'm a pretty big fan of history, so I'm just going to generate an image of you know, ancient Greek or ancient Rome, stuff like that. So ancient Greek, or maybe not. Maybe I'm going to generate an image that's still related to New York, because we were going to create a content about life in New York 200 years ago. So going to generate an image of New York under British colony, right? Again, this might not be like very related to the last image that we generated, because New York was under the British colony before 1776, so it's like 300 years ago. This time I'm going to set the lighting, so I want it to be like accent lighting, I guess, or maybe backlight. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. Right, click continue, and then for the colors, I think I'm going to set it to be like gold, or yeah, maybe gold. Again, just like random. I don't really have like personal preference when it comes to color. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna click on copy prompt. That's it. And just do the exact same thing that we did in the previous video. So not previous video, but like previous steps that we did to generate an image. So yeah, just copy and paste the prompt here, and then hit enter. Right, so here we go. New York under British colony. It might take a while, guys, maybe a couple seconds, but we'll see. All right, so here we go. Now it's processing, and as you can see, every single time you generate image, you're going to get like four images here, and as you can see, it's still loading, right? 93%, right? Okay, so here we go. This is our image here. This is my username, fintrend @fintrend, and here we go, guys. Right, apologize, it might take a while to load. Okay, so here we go. Finally, our pictures, our image are ready. So we're going to download this, because this is going to be used for our short videos too, right? So we're going to create a short content for our TikTok and YouTube shorts in the next video. All right, still loading. Perhaps like the resolutions of this image is pretty big, so it might take a while for the computer to process, but don't worry. I'm pretty sure it's going to be less in a minute, especially if you have like very stable internet connections. So yeah, just be patient, guys. Or I'm probably just going to click on this to make sure it's fully loaded, and then just gonna click save as. So I'm going to save this on my folder, right? So I'm just gonna close this step, because we're not going to use this anymore unless you want to generate more images, right? Maybe just gonna click this once again and make sure it's loaded, because I cannot save it from here. So I'm trying to click right click and save it, but I can't. So just gonna click on this again. Right, by the way, let's talk about what we're going to do in our next video. We're going to talk about content creation. So we're going to have a discussions about creating content videos using images that you generated with Midjourney here. We're going to talk about the content ideas, how to utilize AI tools to create contents, and also like these are solutions to the problems that most people are facing when it comes to content creation. So we're going to use AI to solve our problems, right? So yeah, this might take a while, so I'm going to wait till it fully loads, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. We're going to talk about content creations and going to guide you step by step on how to create a short video, like a minute or 2 minutes video, using this content. using these images from Midjourney, and we're also going to use ChatGPT or Phrasee.io to generate content outline, content script for us, and we're going to convert text to video using AI. So that's what we're going to do in the next video. So I really hope you guys get excited, especially if you're a content creator just like myself. Things that you're about to learn in the next video are going to be very useful. So make sure you pay very close attention to what you're about to learn in the next video. So I'll see you guys there. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to talk about content creations. We're going to talk about creating content videos using AI generated image, and in this case, we're going to use images that we generated using Midjourney for our content videos. So the very first thing that you need to do when it comes to creating content is to choose your content ideas, right? So obviously there are lots of ideas out there. However, I'm going to provide you with a list of 5 different ideas that you can consider. But obviously, feel free to choose any other idea, right? You need to be as creative as possible. You need to be as innovative as possible, right? So these are just like few of many examples of ideas that you can create. So the first one is to compare cities or countries now versus 100 years ago or 200 years ago, right? So it's about like historical content. For example, like you live in London, right? You live in London and you want to compare the life in London right now with the life in London 200 years ago, right? Or 300 years ago. That's pretty interesting because lots of people are kind of curious about the past, right? Because they never experienced living in the past. That's why they're looking for contents that can explain what life looks like in 1800 century, for example. So that's the first one. The second one is going to be alternative history. Obviously, sometimes it can be a little bit controversial, so you should be more careful with these topics. But alternative history is something like, what if this happened instead of that? For example, like, okay, so we knew that the Ally won the World War One, for example. What if the German Empire actually won the World War One? Like, what would be the alternative history? So sometimes it can be a little bit controversial. So yeah, make sure you pay very close attention to what you're about to write here. And the third one is going to be simple cartoon character with your own storyline. So for this topic, you need to be very creative because you're going to be the one that create your own cartoon character and also write your storyline. Maybe you can get help. You can get help from AI to generate like your content outline, but obviously like you're the one that create most of the aspects of your content. So it's kind of different with the history because history you just need to know like the history, and then you can do like some modifications to make it a little bit beautiful and interesting for the audience to see. But for creating content cartoon characters, you need to do everything on your own. And the fourth one here is animal acting like humans. A lot of people who love animals out there are going to be very interested to watch contents about animals acting like human, right? For instance, a cute little puppy in school, or maybe an elephant in an office, right? And many other things. Just need to be as creative as possible when it comes to finding a really cute animal character, and then put it in your storyline or whatever idea you have. And the fifth one here is to create the contents related to like motivations and self-development. For example, you want to motivate people to stop procrastinations or stop wasting time, start working on their business, for example. That needs also has a good prospect in my personal opinion, because there are lots of people who actually have like lots of ambitions toward their goal, but sometimes they need to hear motivations to keep them going. So those are like content ideas. Obviously there are like many more. These are just like very few examples of the content ideas that you can create. So now let's move to the these sections utilizing AI, right? There are like three different AI tools that we can use. The first one is to generate script or content outline, whatever you want to call it, using ChatGPT or Phrase.io. So for those of you, I'm pretty sure you know what ChatGPT is. So ChatGPT is basically just like a chatbot developed by OpenAI. So you can ask them anything, and then they're going to respond your answer your questions. They're going to reply you with a reply that looks like um, written by human, right? So that's the first thing here. And the second one is Frosty.io. It's AI platform to generate you content outline. All right, so here we go, and it's completely free. That's the cool thing about it. um so we're going to use ChatGPT to generate us our content outline. And the second one here is convert several images into video. You can use AI tool like film.com. And the third one here is to convert text to audio. So all you need to do is just to type in your text, and it's going to be automatically converted to audio file. And you can even choose like who's going to read your prompt, your text. You can use like the accent, you can use the gender, maybe you want male or female to read your text. And also you can control the voice, the tone, the intonations and stuff. So there are lots of advanced tools that you can utilize in AI. So yeah, it's still loading, so I'm just gonna reload it again. Chat OpenAI, here we go. All right, so for this example, for this tutorial, I'm going to go with the first one here, comparing cities or countries, since we generated pictures about life 200 years ago in New York, and also life in New York under British colony. So we're going to create content about the first topic, first ideas. However, if you want to create another contents with another ideas, feel free to do it, right? You can follow my tutorial. You can follow step by step what I do here. However, you can customize it based on your content ideas, right? Because the idea is the same. Like the way you edit the video is going to be the same. The way you utilize AI is going to be the same. Just choose whichever topic that interests you the most, right? So yeah, I'm going to ask ChatGPT on how to generate a content outline about life in New York 200 years ago. We're going to do it in the next video. We're going to specifically do step-by-step tutorial on how to generate script. And the last one here, let's talk about the solutions, right? So I'm gonna close this tab because there are like too many tabs opening here. So there are like several different websites that you might want to know. The first one is Pictory AI. This is a video creation videos. You can get started for completely free. You can convert collection of images to video using this AI tool. The second one is Beta 11 Labs. This is text to audio AI tool. So you can type in all you want and then hit enter, and then it will be automatically converted to an audio, right? And the third one is going to be canva.com. Pretty sure like most of you guys already knew like this platform. Obviously you can do basic video editing using Canva. We're not going to use this platform for our tutorial because I'm pretty sure like lots of people out there already knew to use this platform. So instead we're going to use fit.io to do our tutorial, right? So this is kind of the same thing. Photo video maker, you can create a video from collections of images and also add text to audio feature to it. And you can also use in video, kind of the same platform, right? And the reason why I decided to list like many different examples here, because I want you to know there are many tools that you can utilize to create videos, right? So this is another example, li.io. Also kind of the same thing here. So yeah, in the next video we're going to generate our content outline. We're going to generate our content script using ChatGPT. So I'll see you in the next video. Alright, welcome back to the course, folks. In this video, we're going to generate a script for our content using ChatGPT. So for those of you who haven't created your OpenAI account, make sure you created your OpenAI account, and I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you guys have Gmail accounts, so you can just sign in using your Gmail account and then go to chatgpt.com. So let's say hi to ChatGPT first before we begin our conversations with this chatbot. So hi ChatGPT. Hello, how can I assist you today? Alright, so we're gonna ask ChatGPT to write as a prompt, not a prompt, a story, a short story about life in New York 200 years ago. Or maybe we're going to ask ChatGPT to generate the outline of the content first before writing like the full story. Alright, so can you write content outline about life in New York 200 years ago? Right, so here we go. Sure, here's an outline what the life might have been in New York 200 years ago. So we have introductions, brief overview of New York City in the early 19th century, demographic and populations. Alright, so I'm gonna let ChatGPT finish first until... Okay, so now it's finished. Let's scroll up a little bit. So as you can see here, ChatGPT provide us with the content outline of what life might have been like in New York 200 years ago. The first one is the introductions. Obviously, we have like brief overview of New York City in the early 19th century. The second one is demographic and populations. The third one is housings and living conditions. The fourth one is society and culture. The fifth one is transportation and infrastructure. The sixth one is economy and industry, and seventh one is politics and government. Eighth one is conclusions. So obviously, these are very comprehensive summary of what life looks like in New York City 200 years ago. However, if we just want to create like a short video, we don't want to create like very long form video, we can ask ChatGPT right away to like write the prompt, write the short storyline for our content, right? Because these are like too comprehensive, and obviously if you use all of this, you're going to create like more than 5 or even more than 10 minutes videos. But again, since our intention is to create short video for like TikTok or maybe YouTube short, like less than 2 minutes, so we're just going to ask ChatGPT to write us a storyline. Can you write a short story about what life looks like in New York 200 years ago? That's it. Okay, so now ChatGPT is writing a story for us. Okay, so the character name is Mary here. Alright, cool. So it seems like ChatGPT is done. You can copy and paste this and put it somewhere, maybe in your Google Docs, or perhaps you just want to keep this tab open. And then I'll see you in the next video where we're going to do like full tutorial on how to convert images that we created using Midjourney, and also like this text that we got from ChatGPT into a short video for TikTok or maybe like YouTube Shorts. So I'll see you guys there. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to do like full step-by-step tutorial on how to convert our text that we generated using ChatGPT in the last video, and also like images that we generated using Midjourney in previous video, and use like those to create short videos using this free site called feed.io. And for those of you who haven't used this before, don't worry, it's going to be completely free for obviously there are like some limitations. It's going to be completely free for 720p exports with a watermark. All right, so we're just going to choose the free options here because we don't want to spend money in a product that we are not really sure if that's going to work, if that's going to produce us a profit, right? So click on fit.io here and then click on start for free. And As you can see here, this is kind of like the same thing with other video editing platforms, where you can combine text to audio feature here, which is great. Like all you need to do is just type in the text, and then it's going to convert you to like an audio, and you'll be able to integrate that audio to the video, and you can create the video based on collections of images here, right? So what we're going to do here, I'm going to add media, right? I'm going to add media here and then click upload file. Going to go to Midjourney and going to click on this image first. Here we go, and I'm going to resize the image here. Alright, so that looks pretty cool, isn't it? I'm going to make sure if the proportions of the image is actually right, so I'm just gonna open an the same image on my other tab here. So open file, and oops, okay, so it seems like we can only see like his boot, so this is not good. So I'm just gonna resize it. So I'm gonna click on upload file here and click open. Right, so here we go. I'm gonna resize it proportionally to make sure the image still looks straight. Maybe I'm going to put it on the center like this. Yeah, alright, that's pretty cool. And we're going to click on this audio and gonna click on text to speech. This is an amazing feature here that you can utilize. So you can even change the language, but again, we're going to create this video in English. You can even choose like the voice. You can choose whether you want a male voice or female voice. They have like different type of voices here. You can click on this to test the voice. Make sure if you like it, then choose it. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the male voice here. I'm gonna go with guy voice here, and then he's going to have like American accent, so I'm going to set it to be like English and United States, and it's going to be a male voice here. And then for the text, we're just going to copy and paste this short story from ChatGPT. Alright, and then we're going to paste it there. So here we go. I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna copy and paste this. So copy and paste this. Alright. Okay, so it seems like we have exceeded the character limits, so I'm just gonna remove like some part of this. Right, so you can click on add to project. Right, so here we go. Maybe you want to test if it actually works. Click on this play video space here. Right, and yeah, you might want to add another image here, so you can click on upload file and try to add this image. This is the New York under British colony, for example. Maybe I'm going to put it here on the left. Like this. I'm going to add another image, for example. Maybe I'm going to put it on the right, so click media. Alright, so make sure when you resize your image, it's still proportional. So here we go. Right, so you can actually like create this video with like just like one image until like for the first 50 seconds or first 60 seconds, and then change it to this image. So I'm just gonna play around with this. So gonna put it here maybe, right? So I'm gonna drag this to the first 30 seconds, and then gonna after the first 30 seconds the image will change. Right, so the image will change. So in total we have like 53 seconds. Okay, so it's a pretty good durations for YouTube short, obviously, or for TikTok videos. And for this image here, I'm going to locate this on the right, or maybe on the center here. So I'm gonna play it to make sure it actually works, right? Right. So we're going to take a look. Still listening to this text to audio that we've added, right? And as soon as we hit 30 seconds, the image should change to British colony, right? New York British colony. So I'm just going to put this on the center so it looks great. All right. And you can even add like animation, so when the image changes to like the new image, you can add animations, but I don't think I want to add animation here. I want it to look more natural, I guess. So yeah, you can even add subtitles if you want to. Like you can click on auto subtitles if you want to make sure the subtitle is appropriate, and you can click the manual subtitle, but you need to do it like manually by hands. It's going to take a while, I know, but if you don't mind with auto subtitle, you can click on auto subtitle here like this, and you can choose the language. For example, English, just click on create subtitles, and now it's generating the subtitles. So now your video, like your short content video, has an English subtitle. So that's cool, right? Yeah, it might take a while to generate subtitles, especially this video is actually it's not pretty long, but it's like 55 seconds or almost like 60 seconds. So yeah, just be patient, guys. Now it's still generating the subtitles. Okay, cool. Now as you can see here, these are like the time frame of the subtitles, and then you can scroll down to make sure those subtitles are accurate, right? You can even add text. So maybe I'm going to rearrange this. No, maybe this is good enough, right? Pretty big. And what else? The template. You can even change the template here. As you can see here, the image is located on the center, and then the background is like black, right? You can customize your template. There are many different templates that you can customize here. For example, you want to search for a template that's related to your content. For example, history. So you just type in history like this. There's no good template, so I'm just gonna leave it the way as it is. And then to download it, you can click done, and then click on export videos. And as you can see here, the size of the videos that you create is 35.2 MB, and then the durations of their video is 53.6 seconds. And then you click export videos like this. Alright, it might take a while. It really depends on your internet connections. If it's not very stable, then it might take you like 2 to 3 minutes to download your videos. So just make sure you hit export videos. That's it. Right, so now I'm downloading. Right, I'm gonna redo it again here. Alright, so yeah guys, I think that's it. I'm not going to show you like how to download the video. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All you need to do is just to click on export video. That's it, guys, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about how to design your thumbnail, right? Because no matter how good your content is, no matter how good your video is, no matter how high quality your video is, but if you don't really have like a good thumbnail, if you don't have like eye-catching thumbnail, then most likely not a lot of people are going to click on your videos, right? So thumbnail is definitely very important for you to to have, right? To make sure you attract your potential audience to watch your content. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
Mary had always dreamed of moving to New York City. As a young girl growing up on a small farm in upstate New York, the bustling city seemed like a world away. But now, at 18 years old, she had finally convinced her parents to let her make the journey. It was the year 1823, and Mary arrived in the city with nothing but a few coins in her pocket and a determination to make a new life for herself. She found a small room to rent in a tenement building on the Lower East Side, where she shared a communal bathroom with the other tenants. Life in the city was a far cry from what she was used to. The streets were crowded and noisy, with vendors shouting out their wares and carriages clattering by. But Mary was entranced by the energy and excitement of it all. She found work as a seamstress in a garment factory, where she spent long hours bent over her sewing machine, stitching together skirts and blouses.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to talk about how to design your thumbnails. For those of you who don't know what thumbnail is, well, that's actually like the first thing that you see, the first thing that your audience see before clicking on your video. That's why it's very important for you as a content creator to make sure you have a good thumbnail, right? It's very important in content creations because no matter how good your content quality is, no matter how interesting and valuable your content is to your audience, but if you don't have like a good thumbnail, most likely you're not going to see a lot of clicks on your videos. So let's go to the first one here. Make sure you create a clickbait and eye-catching thumbnail here. Because again, the intention to have a clickbait and eye-catching thumbnail is to get as many clicks as possible to your video, right? By making sure your thumbnail is able to catch your potential watcher attentions at the first sight. So again, people are scrolling YouTube, scrolling their TikTok, scrolling their Instagram Reels, for example, and their attention span is really short, right? So if they're not interested, they're just going to keep scrolling. So make sure your thumbnail is able to interest them, is able to attract their attentions, so they are they're kind of curious about your video, they click on your video. So that's the first thing. Let's talk about the second thing. Okay, this is very important, guys, because lots of people create and design a clickbait thumbnail. However, that thumbnail doesn't really reflect their actual content, so that's kind of like misleading. And obviously you're going to get lots of click by having like a clickbait thumbnail. However, there's also like a consequences to it, because if you have like a clickbait thumbnail, even though like lots of people are clicking on the video, but as soon as they found out that your video doesn't reflect your thumbnail, and they're just going to close the tab or maybe quit the video, right? So make sure you have like a clickbait thumbnail, but at the same time, your thumbnail should also represents the actual content, right? Even though it's clickbait, even though you have like something interesting in your thumbnail, but make sure it is still a part of the video. It represents your video, right? So the thumbnail has to be the actual reflections of the actual content. However, you can design it to emphasize the most controversial or interesting parts of the content. So yeah, guys, as you guys can see here on the top, this is the thumbnail of one of my online courses on Udemy. If I'm not mistaken, this is like DALL-E print on demand course. And as you guys can see here, it looks pretty interesting, right? I have like a 3D background, an OpenAI logo here, and then on the left and the right, I have like 4 t-shirt designs with the most interesting designs that I generated using DALL-E. All right, and obviously it looks kind of like clickbait, right? People got really interested with these images and they don't want to click it. However, what you see here represents my content, represents my courses. Why? Because I'm creating a print-on-demand business, and I generated designs using DALL-E, right? So although it looks kind of like a clickbait here, but when you click on it and I watch the video, actually the content reflects the thumbnail. So again, there's no problem with that, right? So yeah, those are things that you need to pay attention to when it comes to creating and designing thumbnails. There are 3 different tools that I regularly use to design thumbnails. The first one is pixart.com. The second one is PicMarker. So let's click on it. Just gonna show you like one by one. And the third one is Photo, right? So these are like 3 websites that I regularly use to design thumbnail for my YouTube videos, for my my online courses on Udemy, right? So among these three, I don't really have like personal preference, but lately I have been using this a lot, PicArts. And next video, I'm going to show you and guide you step by step on how to create and design eye-catching thumbnail using this platform, pixart.com. Right? So if you're not really a big fan of PicArts, you can also use like PicMaker and Photor. Those are like completely free platforms for you to use to design your thumbnails. But for the next video, I'm gonna use pixart.com to design the thumbnail for a short video that we created in the last video, right? So we created a short content about life in New York 200 years ago, and then we're going to create a thumbnail to to um, to be used as a cover for our video. So I'll see you guys there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, I'm going to show you and guide you step by step on how to design eye-catching and clickbait thumbnail here for the video that we've just created in the last sections when we create New York 200 years ago video. So we're going to create thumbnail for this video, right? So make sure if you haven't watched this video yet, make sure you watch it, so at least you have the general overview about this video and you know like what the thumbnail should look like based on the video that you've just watched, right? So we're gonna click on your project, but before clicking on your project, make sure you log in to PixArt. It's completely free to create an account here, and for the free options, you can use up to 100 MB, right? So right now I've just used 12.39 MB out of 100. So yeah, as soon as you hit 100, you need to upgrade your plan, but for now, just create your account on PixArt and click on your project. I'm gonna close this tab, and as you guys can see here, you have like many different options here. It really depends on like which social media that you want to post. For example, you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, then choose this options, YouTube thumbnail, and as you guys can see here, you have like a blank white page here. And again, since we're going to create a thumbnail for our short video about life in New York 200 years ago, we're going to use the image that we generate using a Midjourney as a background. So as you can see here on the left side of the screen, you have many different features. You can change the layout, you can change you can upload your image here. I already uploaded the image here. You can change the template here. For example, you can change you can change the color here. You can add photos, you can add text here, you can add stickers, elements here, background, and also beds. So we're going to be concentrating on background first, right? In background, you have like 4 different features. Texture, there are many different textures that you can choose, but you need to know like if you see this icon, like this crown icon, it is indications that this is only for premium users. So if you're on free options, just like myself, you're not able to use it. But for like these backgrounds, for example, it doesn't have like this green crown icon. You can use it for completely free. And then for color, you can just change the color, something like this, right? And for the library, these are library of images. They have like lots of image data sets that you can use. You can type in all you want. For example, New York, just type in like this, right? And there are many images related to New York. And for my photos, if you want to upload photos and then use it as a background, you can use it by clicking on files. So all you need to do is just to click upload and then upload your images like this. And then for example, you want to upload this or maybe this, just click open. Alright, so now you can use it as your image background. Just go to background, go to my photos, go to files, and from files you can click on your images to be used as the background of your thumbnail, right? So yeah, maybe like this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use this as my thumbnail, and we're gonna add text here, right? So we're going to add text. Maybe I'm gonna add this one so it looks it looks pretty big here, red text here. So I'm gonna add text like this: New York 200 years ago. I think this is going to be my thumbnail. Again, be as creative as possible, guys. I'm not really sure if people are going to get interested to click on this thumbnail, but this is just an example on how to create thumbnails on PixArt. But you need to be as creative as possible, right? You need to make sure you understand what is your content all about, and then make sure your thumbnail represents or reflects your content, right? So maybe you want to make this a little bit smaller. So maybe change this into like 80, I guess. 80 like this. 80, and then you can move this a little bit down. Like this. Alright, so here we go. Or you want to add stickers, for example. Stickers. I'm not sure like which stickers you want to add. Maybe history. I'm not really interested with the stickers, so maybe I'm gonna go to photo here. And gonna add Midjourney. Enter Midjourney. And pretty interesting feature here. PixArt actually has its own AI image generator. You can try it by clicking on this, and the AI system is going to generate you an image. Just the same thing like Midjourney, but obviously Midjourney has like more data sets, so the quality of the image that Midjourney is able to generate is going to be like better quality image. Midjourney logo. I'm looking for Midjourney logo, if there's Midjourney logo here. No, that's completely fine. I think we're gonna go with this. So I'm just gonna click on export. So if you want to download this, the file type that's available for you is just the JPG. If you want to download it as a PNG, you need to upgrade your plan to premium plan, so you need to pay. And don't forget to name your file. For example, like thumbnail New York. That's going to be the name of my thumbnail. And yeah, you can change the size of your thumbnail, and personally I don't really mind, you know, so I'm just gonna leave it the way as it is, and then click on download. All right, so now it's downloading, and then click on show in folder, and then maybe to make it more organized, we can move this to this folder. Here we go. And don't worry guys, I'm going to upload like all resources like these videos, the thumbnail, pictures to Udemy resource folder. So don't worry, you're able to find it when you click on Udemy resource folder. You will find it there. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to do full comprehensive comparisons between YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to be conducting full comprehensive analysis and comparisons between TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and YouTube. When it comes to content creations, there are many different social media platforms that you can pick. There are Facebook, Twitters, Instagram, YouTube Short, TikTok, or even Pinterest. Many social media platforms, or even Snapchat, right? Many different social media platforms. However, when it comes to like content creation for short videos, there are like three most common platforms. Those are TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and YouTube. So let's talk about the first one here. Let's talk about TikTok. Well, let's talk about the first one here. TikTok has been well known to be dominated with Generation Z and Millennials. So if your content is related to targeting relatively like younger generations, people under 35, people under 35, people under 30, or you know, teenagers, young adults, then TikTok is definitely the right place for you to post your content, right? Because that's where your most audience are located. So go with TikTok if that's your content. And the second one is going to be the style, right? So TikTok has been well known as a platform, as a social media platform that hosts lots of short video content. So if that's your style, if you don't really like create a long video, you just want to create like short video, maybe like less than 2 minutes or maybe just a minute video, TikTok is definitely a great place for you to start, right? Because yeah, if that's your content style, then it really fits with TikTok. identity as a platform, as a social media platform, where it hosts like many short videos. And the third one is the beginner friendly algorithm, right? And when it comes to like the algorithm, it's completely different with YouTube algorithm. We're not going to discuss like very technical stuff when it comes to algorithm, but TikTok is well known to have a beginner friendly algorithm where even people who have less than 100 followers can get their content displayed on other people's FYP. Just in case if you guys don't know what FYP stands for you page in TikTok. So if you're just like scrolling randomly, then it's very easy for you to notice that there is a TikTok videos coming from people that you don't follow, right? So it's going to be easier for you to get views on TikTok if you're a beginner and assuming you don't have that much followers. Um, we're going to talk about YouTube later once we get there. And the fourth one here is extremely short time span. So it means that people on TikTok keep scrolling, right? Keep scrolling, and they have very short attention time span. Meaning that if your video, like the first 3 seconds or first 5 seconds of your video, doesn't interest them, then they're just going to scroll, scroll, and scroll. So it's very important for you to make sure like the first 3 or first 5 seconds of your video really really interest them or attracts them to stay there and watch like the whole video, right? So that's a very important thing that you need to keep in mind. Due to the nature of TikTok as a social media platform that hosts like short video, so consequently, attention span on TikTok is also very short. People are just there like for a couple seconds. They don't like it, they scroll it, right? It's kind of different because on YouTube, people are most likely like looking for something, and then they're more likely to stay there longer. Their attention span is going to be longer too. But on TikTok, people are not like interested in looking for a specific thing. They're just there for having fun. So they just keep scrolling, scrolling, and scrolling. And last but not least here, when it comes to monetizations, TikTok generally has like lower CPM, lower cost per mile. So the amount of money that you get every 1,000 views is going to be less than what you're going to get from thousands of views on YouTube. But also it really depends on the niche. Generally, like financial niche has higher CPM compared to entertainment or gaming niche. That's just the reality, guys. So yeah, make sure you pick the niche that is profitable. Make sure you pick a high demand niche where you can get a high CPM for and worth your efforts, right? So let's talk about the second one here, YouTube Shorts. Obviously, YouTube Shorts is a product of YouTube, but YouTube as a company wants to compete with TikTok. That's the reason why they create like it's subsidiary, or you can call it like a new product called YouTube Shorts. So it's kind of the same like YouTube, but the maximum duration is 60 seconds, right? And the way the algorithm works kind of same like TikTok. There are like just a couple differences here. The first one is the audience. When it comes to the audience, I think YouTube have like audience from all ages, so it's not really specific for young generations like Gen Z or millennials. So you can see people from all ages, all generations, boomers, Generation Y, millennials, teenagers, Gen Z, like everybody is on YouTube, right? And the second one, this is like the similarity with TikTok. The identity of YouTube Short is also based on short video content. So people are only allowed to post up to 60-second videos. And the third one is a good news about YouTube Short, because before February 2023, YouTube Short wasn't monetized. But the good news is YouTube announced that by February or March 2023, YouTube Short can be monetized, right? You're going to get this. You're going to get ads displayed on your YouTube Shorts if you join YouTube partnership program. So that's pretty interesting news, right? So now you can start making money with YouTube Short. And the fourth one here, it can be used to track audience to watch your long form content. So if you're a YouTuber, for example, you create contents, and most of your contents are long form videos, maybe like 10 minutes video, 15-minute videos, and you don't get a lot of views on those contents, you can get assistance from YouTube Shorts. You can post like the highlight of your content or trailer of your content as a YouTube short. And due to the fact that YouTube short algorithm is kind of similar to TikTok, so it means that you're going to get viewers easier on YouTube shorts compared to your regular YouTube. So since you're going to get a lot of views on your short videos, some people, not all, some people are going to interested in your channel, then they're going to kind of explore your channel and watch your videos, like your long form videos, right? So definitely it's a good idea, good strategy to invite or bring people to your long YouTube videos. And let's talk about YouTube. This is just like a regular YouTube. Kind of the same thing like YouTube Shorts, audience from all ages, right? You can find anybody from any generations on YouTube. The second one, YouTube is identical with its long video content. Obviously, you can find like a short video content too, but most of them are like more than 5 minutes. The third one, YouTube has higher CPM, higher cost per mile. Again, it really depends on the needs that we're talking about. Financial needs relatively has higher CPM compared to entertainment needs or fitness needs, for example. And the fourth one here is less beginner friendly algorithm. Okay, so that's the cons of YouTube. Even though you have like higher CPM, but it's going to be more difficult to get views on YouTube. And based on my personal experience, I post contents on TikTok. I also post contents on YouTube, right? And assuming you have not many followers, you have not many subscribers, it's going to be a whole lot easier to get views on TikTok. And the reason why, because algorithms in TikTok works in a favor of beginner. Even though you don't have that many followers, but your content is going to be displayed on FYP and then start attracting random people. But on YouTube, most likely your content is only going to be displayed on the dashboard of people who are subscribing you. That's why subscribers are important on YouTube, right? So yeah, it's definitely going to be more difficult. Again, more difficult does not necessarily mean it's not possible, but for beginners out there, people who don't have many followers, it's going to take a while. It takes some process to get lots of viewers. And last but not least here, in overall, YouTube still has more audience compared to TikTok. And I think it's not surprising at all because YouTube is older than TikTok, right? YouTube has been around since 2005 or 2006, if I'm not mistaken, but TikTok has only been around for like the last 4 years, maybe like 2018, 2019. So obviously YouTube has more audience, more users compared to TikTok. So obviously YouTube has like more bigger market cap, right? Larger market cap compared to TikTok. Yeah guys, those are pros and cons of its platform. I really hope by the end of this video you get the general overview of which platform that you want to choose depending on the style of your content, depending on the type of your content, depending on whom you're targeting to, who or your targeted audience, right? Make sure you understand pros and cons of its platforms and make your own decision based on that research and analysis. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to talk about how to build your audience on social media. So I'll see you guys there. Welcome back folks, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to talk about how to build your audience on your social media. And you need to know about this. The very first thing that you need to know is 99.9% of content creators failing is not because they're not capable of creating high quality content, but they quit too fast, right? They quit too quick. 99.9% of people who fail, they quit before they see results. They upload like 3 videos, 5 contents on their social media accounts, and they don't see results, they don't get any viewers, they don't see any subscribers or followers, then they decided to quit. That's why they're failing. So you need to learn how to be patient, right? You need to be patient. There is nothing instant in the world. So if you're just starting today, starting your YouTube channel today, you cannot expect to get like 1 million followers or 1 million subscribers and viewers overnight. That's just not realistic, right? That's the hard truth that you need to know. Well, there are like 2 things that affect your success in social media. The first thing is luck, right? You never know if your next if your next video is going to get viral. So all you need to do is just to be consistent uploading contents and videos, right? Since you never know if next content might get viral, and then you will definitely get lots of viewers, subscribers, and followers um, overnight. So make sure you're consistent. The second one is the amount of efforts and dedications that you put into work, right? You cannot expect people to comment to your channel and watch like the whole video if you only have like low quality content, right? You need to make sure your content offer values to your watcher, to your subscribers, so they can watch the whole video. So it needs to be beneficial like for both sides. Like you get the followers, you get the watch hours, but they also get the values out of your videos, right? You need to like you need to make sure your content really provides them like values or lessons that they can take. So those are two things that you need to pay very close attention to. So let's talk about these three aspects that you need to pay very close attention to when it comes to building your audience on social media. So the first thing is um, you need to know how to define your target audience, right? You need to understand very well who your target audience are and what content interests them the most. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to target people who like Minecraft, right? You like people who love playing Minecraft, and you need to do some research, some analysis to know what's been trending in past few weeks, past few months, right? You need to know like what your audience really want. You can do surveys, you can do polling, maybe just to test, to do some experiments to know what your audience really want, and then you need to create content that interests them the most, content that make them curious to watch, right? So that's what you need to do as a content creator. You need to define who your targeted audience are. You cannot have like general or broad target audience, right? You need to be specific. You need to choose a niche, um, and that create your content that interests that particular niche, that particular audience. You need to be specific. That's the first thing. The second one is the quality of content. Lots of people uh, prioritize quantity over quality. So they post lots of contents, post lots of videos, they post like 100 or even 1,000 videos, but they don't get lots of views, and they keep complaining, right? And the reason why they keep complaining, because they're just confused, right? They have uploaded lots of videos on their social media, however they don't get lots of views. But when they see like other people out there, their competitors, they only post maybe like twice a week or three times a week, but they get lots of views, millions of views. Well, maybe it has something to do with your quality of your content. Maybe it has something to do with the value that you're offering in your content, right? You cannot expect people to watch like the whole video if they don't get values out of your videos. So make sure you need to prioritize quality over quantity. Yeah, you need to be consistent when it comes to uploading contents to your social media, but it does not necessarily mean that you need to sacrifice your quality for quantity. You still need to pay very close attention to the quality of your content, making sure that you offer values, right? Your content provide values to your watchers, to your subscribers. And the third one here is to engage with audience. You need to reply to comments, interact with your audience regularly, make sure you have social presence, right? It's very important, right? Because if you're just there to post videos and you don't reply their comments, you don't interact with them, then there's no difference between like TV station TV or maybe a newspaper with YouTube, right? The point of having social media is to have two-side conversations, right? Like they can ask you and then you can reply back to them. It's not the same like station TV or a newspaper where you can only get the information, where you can only read, whether you can only watch, but you cannot reply back to them. So the point, like the nature of social media itself, the nature of YouTube, the nature of TikTok is to enable the interactions between the content creators with the content watchers or the content's audience, right? So make sure you establish like a community, right? You build like a community, a strong community where you, as a content creator, interact regularly with your audience to build that sense of like a family, right? So that's what you should be aiming for when it comes to building a community. You need to make it like a family where you interact regularly, stay positive and stuff. So those are three things that you need to pay very close attention to when it comes to building your audience on social media. um, Obviously it's not going to be as easy as um, as just posting lots of videos. It's not going to be as easy as uh, replying to all comments. It takes lots of efforts, takes lots of dedication. So make sure you stay consistent and make sure you provide values to your audience, right? So I'll see you in the next video. We're going to talk about monetization strategies and how to make money off your content. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to talk about different ways to monetize your content. So let's talk about the first one here. This is like the most common and the easiest one. It's through AdSense, right? So if you're on YouTube, you can apply for a YouTube partnership program, or maybe you're on TikTok, you can join TikTok Creator Fund. Obviously for YouTube there are requirements that need to be met, requirements that need to be satisfied before being eligible to apply for a YouTube partnership program. And there are like two main requirements that you need to meet before applying. The first one is the watch hours. If I'm not mistaken, you need to have at very least 4,000 watch hours. And the second one is about the subscribers. You need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So if you have like those two things, it means you're eligible for applying to YouTube partnership programs. And when you have been approved, then they're going to display ads on your videos, and every single time someone click on that ads, you're going to get paid through Google AdSense, right? So that's AdSense, where people are going to display their ads on your channel, on your videos. Then every single time your ads going to get clicked, you're going to get paid. So that's how it works. And the second one here is to sell your own product. If you build like a strong sense of community, right, and your audience trusts you, you can create and sell your own digital or physical product to your audience. Let me give you an example. It can be merchandise. It can also be a T-shirt. Maybe you can run your print-on-demand business and then sell your T-shirt to your audience. The third one, it can be mug, or any other kitchen utensils. It can be ebook or even online course, right? So you're sharing your knowledge, you're sharing skills, you're teaching something, and tell your audience, hey, if you would like to learn more, if you would like to master this expertise, then why don't you enroll in my course? You're going to get all of them, right? So you're basically like giving them trailer or maybe like general overview about what the course looks like, and then once they are interested and curious more about the material, then they're going to pay for the online course. The third one here is through affiliate marketing. So you're promoting other people's brand, product, or service, and you receive commissions every purchase made through your affiliate link. For example, if you create a content about AI generated image, right, and you put heavy emphasis on video editing, you actually can promote or advertise video editing software, and every single time someone purchase a subscription in that video editing software, then you're going to get the commission, maybe like 10% or 20%, or I don't know, like it really depends on the company policy. Maybe you can get 5% commissions every single purchase being made through your affiliate link, right? So most of YouTubers put the affiliate link in the descriptions. So every single time your audience click on it and then purchase it, you're going to get paid. And last but not least, here is through premium subscriptions. It can be through selling monthly or annual subscriptions to access your premium content using platform like Patreon. So the idea here is to display like all the general overview about your content, but make it to be as interesting as possible. Stimulate their curiosity. If they're curious about your content and they'll like to watch more, then they can subscribe through your Patreon or maybe any other platforms that offer subscriptions. So I'll see you in the next video, guys, where we're going to sum up all things that we've learned, and I'm also going to share a few tips and tricks on how to take all things that you've learned to another level. So I'll see you guys there.